All right, so today we're going to be installing a couple of these LED lights. So we got two LED lights and we have a wiring harness. Okay, the extra tools we have are some wire, I don't know what you call these, cuts the ends off the wires, some wire cutters, I have solder, fire, and then I have some of these little shrink wraps I like to put over. We also have zip ties and we have a wire extender. Alright, so what we have here is we have the wiring harness and it comes with a relay. So the relay allows the light to flip on easier without drawing too much current. And then we have the light. So the simple thing is you got a ground and a red wire. The ground goes to the negative on the battery, the red wire goes to the high. And as soon as I touch that, you can see that it turns it right on. And then if we flip our switch, it turns it right off. See? Very simple. So now all we're going to do is we're going to mount the lights, run the wires through the Jeep, hook it up to the battery, and we're good to go. All right, we're going to be installing these lights on a 2004 Jeep TJ. Put the two on the front. We're going to run the wiring harness and then put a switch on the inside. Alright, so we just got the lights mounted and we noticed a couple things. The lights have a little metal piece here in the back. You can see that. And that metal piece needs to point towards the front. So this needs to be reversed around, because what happens is the light will point up, but it won't point down. Okay? So the other side, we have that piece on the front and it'll actually point down towards the road. So when you put these on, make sure that that little turned up metal piece is pointing towards the front, so you'll have the downward angle. See, this one is far down as it'll go. Okay? All right, here we are inside the Jeep, and what we want to do is we're going to put this rocker switch right here, and we're trying to pry this out, but it just wouldn't release. So what we ended up doing is popping this up, and it just has clips. So you just put a screwdriver under, pop it up all the way down, and you can just leave that there. Then there's two screws up here, okay? Then this piece will just pull forwards. And then what we discovered is that there's screws holding this panel piece in down here on the bottom. So it does not just pop out. There's 4 screws holding it in. We'll take those out. Should give us access to the back of this so we can put in our rocker switch. Alright, so we pulled out this piece here, and what I did is I drilled a pilot hole with a small bit like this. I drilled that one through, and then I went with a bigger bit that's actually a little bit too small, so I drilled that through right there. Now I'm taking my Dremel with this blade that will shave off the plastic, and I'm just gradually making the hole bigger so that this guy will fit right in here. Our rocker switch wouldn't fit because it was a different setup than the rocker switch we had. Plus these guys don't come out very easily.
And that's the switch that came with the set.
And that's the switch that came with the set. So we ended up running the wires behind the winch, zip tied them on, went underneath, came up through the motor. There's a Y adapters to hook up both lights. That's what this is. And then we just ran the connectors that they gave us to the negative and to the positive terminal. And then this wire here runs across to that side. And then I came down, and if you look, there's a grommet right there, and I drilled a 1/4-inch hole through and ran my wires through there. On the inside, we got the light switch going right there that lights up when the lights are on. And that's it.